Hey guys, welcome back to my channel ClearHue. If you are new here, namaste. My name is Dr. Rakshita and this channel is all about skincare, wellness and makeup. So if any of these interest you, don't forget to subscribe. यार पता है क्या, each time I wear this shirt I feel very रणवीर सिंह like. मुझे बहुत ऐसा लगता है एकदम रणवीर सिंह ही पहनता है ऐसे कपड़े तो. No shade to him, love what he wears, love him as an actor, but this just feels like more like him, very loud, you know. But anyway, today's video we are going to be talking about newer launches from Foxtale, namely 3 of their launches. One is their rapid spot reduction drops, their Milky Way hyperpigmentation serum, then there's their satin matte niacinamide serum, and then there's their moisturizer, Foxtale moisturizer. Now I have a subscriber, Shreya. She very regularly comments on my videos. Shreya requested this video, so here's a shout out to you, Shreya. Thank you for requesting this video, and this video is for you. So today we will be requesting these 2 products. I remember you asked me to review, and this is a bonus. So I'm going to review all 3 because I've been trying and testing all 3 of these for a while now. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright guys, I'll straight up start with their niacinamide serum first. It says it's their game changer satin matte niacinamide serum. Now, I'll tell you, let's start by discussing the ingredients first. We have water as the base, alright. Right after it, we have propanediol, which is a humectant and an emollient. Works as both, gives you hydration and moisture. Alright, so that's out of the way. Then we have a pentasiloxane, which is a type of silicone. Then we have niacinamide, which is the 4th ingredient. Now I don't know what percentage of niacinamide they have in here. I'll have to look up on their website. If I find it, I'll mention it somewhere here. If it's not, that means I couldn't find out what percentage, but here on the packaging it says nothing. Niacinamide is the 4th ingredient though. Then again we have different types of silicones. We have a few emollients and then again silicones. That's the basic gist of their ingredients list. This also has a very strong scent to it. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Did anyone try Dermafique products? If you have, I did a review video once. Like, it smells like a very strong perfume, like a straight up strong floral perfume is what it smells like. Honestly, for someone like me who has migraine, this is a bit headache inducing. I'll be honest, the fragrance is too strong. Now a lot of people, even a lot of doctors, mind fragrance. I'm a doctor and I don't mind fragrance because I feel unless you have any active inflammatory conditions or you don't have fragrance allergy, it shouldn't bother you that much. So it doesn't bother me that much, but this one is just more because I have migraine, very headache inducing. A lot of Foxtale products are like really scented. I don't understand why. Their retinol is not, which is one of my favorite products from them, but this one is. Now getting the ingredients out of the way, let's talk about how the product performs, what it is. Now in a nutshell, I will describe the product in one line, and that is, it's a primer with niacinamide. That's how I like to describe it. It does not feel like a serum. I didn't see a lot of, marvelous change in my skin also. Like with the niacinamide serum, a lot of times I see good change in my skin, though I don't really have ongoing skin issues. I do have some small, closed comedones here on my forehead, probably because I keep changing different hair care products and I tend to get these on my forehead. But apart from that, I don't really have any ongoing skin issues. But if a niacinamide serum has to brighten my skin or work very well, I see it. This was not a bad serum, but honestly, I didn't see any life-changing, I don't know, just life-changing effect with it. But I'll tell you one thing where this comes in play, why this product, I actually like this product so far, the way I'm talking about it. It might seem like I don't, but I do, and I'll tell you why. I just said it's like a primer with niacinamide, and that's where it comes into play. It literally feels like a pore filling primer. All these primers from Benefit and all these companies we try that are pore filling, those are like a little bit more like silicone heavy. This feels like a pore filling primer with a bit of niacinamide and a little more lightweight, and that's how I like to use it. I don't really wear a lot of foundation or like makeup in general, but I have really oily skin, and for me to have something like this on my skin, it makes my skin look really matte, which is what it honestly, claims to do. It says it's a satin matte niacinamide serum, and it is exactly that. It gives you that pore filling primer effect, has niacinamide as an added benefit, but if you have really oily skin, this makes your skin look less oily throughout the day, and that's what I really like. And yes, that less oily effect doesn't really come from niacinamide, but from the silicones and that pore filling matte satin effect that your skin gets. That's how it is. Not very matte, very natural matte, but looks very nice for people who have really oily skin. People with drier skin type, if you have issues with larger pores, you might really like it. Otherwise, it's not a product that would change your life. You could use other niacinamide serums like the plum one. Very hydrating, feels very glowy, better suited for dry skin types. This just feels better for oilier skin types. Again, don't rely on it as a serum, rely on it as a primer. And this is how I feel this product works the best. Right, the next product to review is their Milky Way Rapid Spot Reduction Serum, Reduction Drops. Now, this has become one of my favorite products from Foxtale. I can't describe how much I love this product. Let's start with the ingredients, and I'll tell you one thing that really surprised me here. But the first ingredient is water. Second is propylene glycol, very moisturizing. This also has, the fourth ingredient is tranexamic acid. That is the main active ingredient in here. Now, tranexamic acid in medicine, the way we as doctors use it, it has a very different role. It's used to control bleeding, especially in a menstruating woman. For example, if your periods have been going on for 10-15 days, if your bleeding isn't stopping, or if you have any other bleeding disorder, that's where tranexamic acid comes into play. But it was studied that tranexamic acid also has benefits on your skin care. It also helps treat your hyperpigmentation. It won't really apply topically, it won't really affect your clotting or your bleeding that much. So don't worry, using tranexamic acid on a regular basis is not going to affect your menstruation or your bleeding patterns, anything like that. Taken orally, it acts like it. This is more a topical application, doesn't work like that. But tranexamic acid is a very potent, very nice anti-pigmentation active, and I really like that they used that in here. Paired with products like azelaic acid or kojic acid, it works even better. But in this serum on its own, it works very well. Also has glycerine. Now here's the thing, here's this ingredient, diethylamino hydroxybenzoyl hexyl benzoate, this big name that comes down to Uvinal A+. Now, what is Uvinal A+? It is a Korean sunscreen agent, a very advanced sun filter. It's not used in the US sunscreens, but people have started using it in Indian sunscreens. It's also present in Korean sunscreens. It's a very potent UVA sun filter that protects you against sun aging. Now, they can't put any SPF factor on it. It has no UVB protection at all. But because it has a UVA agent, it's a very good supplement to your normal sunscreens. Applying this in the morning and having this layer of UVA also on your skin, which helps your protect your skin from skin aging, and then layering it with another sunscreen would work so beautifully. So not only is this a great hyperpigmentation serum, also has a UVA filter that would just supplement your sunscreens against the aging effects of the sun, the UVA rays effect. That is another reason why I find it like so beautiful. This product also has niacinamide. It also has oligopeptides. Peptides are very good for your skin's barrier. Great. It also has squalene. Then it also has hyaluronic acid, but that's like really low in the ingredient list. This product also has fragrance. Now the fragrance on this one is very similar to the overnight glow mask, if you've used it. The overnight glow mask and this smell almost like very old lady rose kind of, but very mild. The fragrance in this particular product is not very offensive to the nose. It's very mild, very soothing. Again, if you have inflammatory conditions or if your skin doesn't react well to fragrance, not the product for you. But apart from that, this is a genuinely beautiful product that you can use on a regular basis. Though don't layer up a lot of actives with it. Let tranexamic acid be the only active on your skin working. Like I said, it works well alongside azelaic acid and kojic acid. But apart from that, don't pair it up with vitamin C or your retinol. Like, you can't use retinol in the morning anyway. But in general, AHA, BHA, vitamin C, don't mix it with this. This product on its own is gorgeous. I love it and I highly recommend it. I don't have major hyperpigmentation issues, but I do get acne. I have closed comedones, like I said. Sometimes I get acne. I have a mark here, a very small mark, and you know, sometimes I tend to, you know, just pick on my acne, which is the worst thing to do. Being a doctor, I feel ashamed that I do that sometimes, but sometimes when I do that and there's a mark, I had a couple marks and this really helped reducing them. That's how I know this works wonderfully. Highly recommend. Alright, and now the last product from them is their Aquamarine oil free moisturizer. Now I have a lot of thoughts about it. With this moisturizer we have propylene glycol as the second ingredient, glycerine as third, and niacinamide as fourth. Then betaine is their fifth. Propylene glycol, propylene glycol, glycerine and betaine are all really hydrating agents. We know what niacinamide does. It's vitamin B3. For those who don't know, controls oil, evens out your skin tone. So that's what niacinamide does, is the fourth ingredient. Then we have silicone right under it, we have dimethicone, and then right after it we have phenoxyethanol. Now a company cannot use more than 1% of phenoxyethanol, so any product down of under phenoxyethanol is obviously under 1%. So they say that it has marine algae and hyaluronic acid right here. They advertise it with that point, but those things are really down on the ingredients list, so it doesn't make sense. Niacinamide they've advertised it with as well. Niacinamide is pretty high up, I give them that. Now overall, as a moisturizer, as a gel based moisturizer, now I have really oily acne prone skin, so for me moisturizers like these gel based moisturizers work very well, and so did this one. It's a beautiful moisturizer, worked very well, but I'll tell you the downside. One, it's not opening only. If it opens, I'll show you what it looks like. But yes, you know, as I'm trying to open it, I'll tell you. One downside of this product is the fragrance. It smells so strong. Here, I've just opened it. As you can see, it has slightly bluish tinge to it. It doesn't look bluish only because of the packaging. The gel is also like slightly, very slightly bluish. Yeah, there is color in here as well, so that is what gives it the slight light, you know, bluish tinge. But it's the fragrance that's the problem. I think they tried to make the fragrance like very aquamarine, fresh kind of a fragrance, but it's, I'll tell you what it smells like. It smells like hair dye, the box hair dye mixed with your car air freshener. That's what this smells like. So the smell is really off-putting. Like I don't like it at all. You might, I don't know, but this is not the kind of fresh fragrance I like. Also, it's very strong. Like, why does Foxtale do it? Your skincare products would be so much more inclusive if you just, you know, cut the fragrance out. So many people would be able to use it, because you have genuinely good products. Foxtale has really good products. The fragrance really, you know, cuts down on the factor of the usability of it, and that I think is the problem. But yeah, otherwise this moisturizer is really nice. Again, if you are someone that reacts bad to fragrance, has inflammation, don't use it. Can't use it, honestly. Your skin would not react well to it. But if you are someone doesn't mind fragrance, has really oily skin, this would help you quite a lot. Also has niacinamide, so it's a very good moisturizer. I haven't used up a lot of it. I have these Earth Rhythm gels that I really like. I have them right here, especially their Sika one right here. This one, they have changed their packaging. This one I really like the Sika one is my favorite, the Earth Rhythm gels, because like I said, really oily acne prone skin type, so I tend to use gels more. So this I really like. I really like the Neutrogena moisturizer. Like some of my favorite, I have a video on my favorite moisturizers. These ones I mentioned in a very old video actually, and since then I've got the new ones. The packaging was really old, but apart from these also I have so many moisturizers I've tried. I really like. I have a video on it, you know, very recent video. I have 2-3 videos actually on my favorite moisturizers, so you can watch them and choose them. I won't really put this in my favorite moisturizers list solely because of the fragrance, though the moisturizer feels very nice. If Foxtale ever comes out with a fragrance free version of it, this would just be perfect. So that's, you know, my opinion on it. With that, we have reached the end of today's video. I hope you liked the video. Now don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you've tried these products in the comment section. Are you planning to? Is there any other product you would want me to review? And I will see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.